So today I am going to be unpacking some beautiful artworks that have just arrived from Italy, and I'm so excited. Let's see what they look like. So today I'm super excited because I get to unpack some artwork that came last week. We had all of our household goods arrive here in Japan. I am so excited, and I have some unreleased art up on the shelf behind me. Ha! Oops. Look at that. That is so pretty. I forgot what some of my stuff was like. It's so impactful. I love it. I will probably run out of space, but I'm gonna unpack until that becomes an issue. Also, my husband just helped me put up the nails in our living room so I can actually set up my gallery wall, which I am so excited for. I've been looking forward to that for a really long time. This one's so pretty, you guys. I love this one. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Listen. I make some really cool stuff, you guys. Look at this. I've made so much artwork, especially in the past 1 or 2 years, since I've been posting a video every week to my YouTube channel. I've been creating a lot more art, and it's just so cool because I'm very busy, so I tend to forget things that I've already done, but they're just so cool. It's so nice to see them again with such fresh eyes, because we've been living in this apartment for, I think, 5 months now, and everything is just like super white, but like not like a bright white, it's more of a cream, and we're just so bored of the lack of color. But look! There is so much art to fill this space with color. I am so excited about all of it. It is a good day. Oh yeah, let's open this one. So I wrapped everything first in parchment paper, and I stapled it or squished it into place. And then I also wrapped it in bubble wrap, and then I was able to stack things, and so far nothing has been squished, so that's really cool. Never mind, this one is squished. It's very lightly squished here on the front rows, but it doesn't look too bad, which is really good. But it's super cool. It's a little bit dusty, but wow. This is just so cool. Look at this one. I just recently shared the video of making this painting, even though I made it a couple months ago, and it is just so cool. I love the colors. It's so pretty. Look at that. This one's an 8x8 canvas, but look at all those flowers that have been squished onto this little canvas. It looks so cool. It's so bright. It's so poppy. I love it. I really want to put this one on the wall, so let's unpack this. Look at this one. This is one of my all-time favorite paintings. I mean, obviously I love pink, you can tell by how I'm dressed, but this is just so cool. I love it so much, and I'm gonna put it on the wall. I haven't decided whether it's going in the living room or in the bedroom, so I'll have to decide that, but it's just so pretty and I just love it so much, and I just wish you guys would commission me to make all of these, like 100. But I love them so much. They're just such the coolest paintings. I'm trying to decide which ones I want to put on the wall in the living room, and I think I may actually need to create more of the larger ones so I can create a balanced gallery experience, because that's what I kind of have in mind, but we'll see. We'll see. I have a lot of art here, as you can see. Man, I haven't seen these in a long time. Look at that color. Wow. It's very different from all white walls, all white ceilings, all white floors. Ugh, boring stuff. Look at that. That is so cool. I love it. Yeah. So this is actually a painting that I did. I did it a couple years ago, and I followed a video on YouTube, and I thought it was just really fun. And then my husband loved the painting so much, so now we have decided to keep it. But it's very different from my other textured art, except that there's tons of flowers, tons of greenery. I love the water as well, so you know, it's still kind of my art style, even though the medium is a little less textured, but it's still really fun. Talk about different paintings. Look at this one. This is one of my pretty early works. I did this one within the first few months of me using Gaffrey Art Materials, and you can't really see it, but there's some clear textured paint, clear textured medium here where the jellyfish would have like his clear body, and so this is just really cool. It's like right here, you can't really see it, but I can feel it, and it's just so cool and it's so pretty. This is one of my most treasured paintings because I was just really inspired when I made this, and I've just not had that feeling to make sea life since, and I just love it. I think it's just so cool, and it's so vibrant. Oh, so pretty. I do actually have a video of me making this. If you go way back on my YouTube channel, I think to like 2021, you can see how I actually made this, and it's really cool. Man, that one is bright and zesty. Oh my gosh, I love it. So cool. Wow. Look at this. This one is really nice. My favorite parts are the little blueberries and raspberries that I added because they were left over from another project, and they just look so good. And most of these paintings I'm showing you, I actually have videos where you can watch me make them, so that's really cool as well. Yeah, this is one of my all-time favorites as well because I was really just going with the flow and trying to make something that looked amazing and trying a new color combination, but this is just so pretty. So this is actually a part of my personal collection. This one's not for sale, and I just love it so much. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, so cool. But you can commission me to try to make this one for you if you like. Remember those 3D zinnias that I had that like stuck out this much? You remember that video? Let's see how this fared. They're a little flat, they're a little squished. Oh my gosh. I already said this one's not for sale because this was such a experimental piece, and I knew that there was no way I could ship this in the mail and it would arrive looking the same way. And also, like in the summertime when you hang this and the weather starts getting a little warm, it starts drooping. So it's just not a good representation of what I'm capable of. But it is so pretty and it's so much fun, and people always love this. And even now, I think with it being squished the way it is, it still looks bright and zingy and so creative. And that's what this piece represents for me, is creativity, because I need to try new things in order to keep feeling like myself. And this piece is definitely one of those kinds of paintings. And look how bright and colorful. I mean, come on, that's just amazing. We're really running out of space here, so I'm trying to choose which artworks I want to open so that I can go and put them on the wall. So let me tell you about another one of my really early works. Now, I have not been an artist for years and years. I have been an artist since 2021, and that was because I broke my leg in a Healy accident, and I basically started painting on my floor after watching Gaffrey Art Materials post videos about their thick paint, and I just got really inspired. I watched a lot of palette knife painting videos as well, and I was just super desperate for something to do because I was just like stuck in such of a rut. I was always a very energetic person, and so when I was stuck and I had crutches and there was snow on the ground outside and I was just so frustrated and so pent up about everything, I learned how to paint. And when I learned how to paint, I started off by making this and this, and I just really went with the flow of like using palette knives and just making my own stuff. And honestly, like when I started painting, what really happened was I started having this flood of ideas come into my brain. Like whenever I was looking for something to do, they were just like there. And since that time, I have just had so many ideas for doing things, so much creativity. Like I am creative at a whole nother level than before that accident. So I just feel like a brand new Amber on the other side of the accident, so that's pretty cool. But like this turned into that, which turned into this, which turned into, which turned into this. And you can see at this point I was definitely already making some 3D flowers, which was super cool. And I'm trying to think, I don't think I have too many of my really early pieces because my colors weren't really the best, and they've definitely improved since. But essentially, it all led me to creating more things like this, where I basically just shop on Pinterest for inspiration photos, and then I'm recreating them, and honestly I'm just having the best time. It really started out with me being super interested in wanting to open commissions, and I wanted to be able to be skilled enough that I can recreate bouquets almost exactly the same as the photo. And then it kind of started getting a life of its own, so now it's not even about, you know, the commissions at all. I'm just so busy having fun and making really cool stuff that I love. And then because I am always learning from my experiences, it's kind of like a dance of creativity, if you will. And so like I'll make something and then I'll get an idea, that kind of takes what I've just learned and reapplies it in a different way. And so I'm just continuously doing this experience of like, I have an idea, so I go and I do that thing, and then life kind of guides me, and then I just kind of follow another idea, and it's just really, really cool. And that's pretty much the flow of life, if you ask me. And that's just really fun, and that's what makes me so addicted to creativity, because I just can't live without it. So anyways, that's how I got all this art. Man, these colors are just so good. So I made a couple paintings like this after I learned about Josie Lewis, and I believe she's got a YouTube channel as well. She's definitely on Instagram, and she just makes the coolest rainbow colored artworks. And so I kind of wanted to take the rainbow concept and like just turn it into an ombre. And I thought this, like going from magenta to light blue, is just such a beautiful color melt. And that is just so gorgeous. I love those colors so much. And then, since I just showed you this one, let me show you another one. This one. So this one's a bit smaller, definitely goes from like a phthalo green. Phthalo green is my favorite green color ever, and it melts more into that lemon yellow, and I just think this is so pretty. And then remember where I said that one idea kind of lends to the next creation? Someone said in my comments that this really reminded them of mermaid scales. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to show you this on YouTube because it's got nipples, but hopefully it won't be taken down. I decided to make this. And I love it so much, it's so pretty. So I know I said I didn't really get the idea to make, or get the inspiration to make more sea creatures. But come on, like these two kind of look like they go together, don't they? They definitely swim in the same sea. So even though my stuff isn't necessarily grouped together, I feel like you can still look at my art and recognize it as mine, because it's kind of got that feel. But anyways, I mean, look at this. This is pretty cool. Here, let's put it upside down. And then you can really see, like, that is super cool. And then because I made this one, I wanted to do some body inclusivity, and so I made two others. I made one that was very thick and one that was very slim, and I did two other color combinations. So I'll open those and I'll show them to you as well. This is my first painting that I ever made, and this was in a painting class that my mother-in-law took me to. Here I did the skinny one, and you can see like the colors are very deep and moody, and I just really love that. It kind of reminds me of Luca, the movie, like when they're trying to tell a story with colors, and they kind of go like that deep, dark, kind of scary almost color combination. And so I just really like this. I like it a lot. And then here we've got this one, and actually she is like this. She's upside down, because you know, you can't have a set where they're all too much the same. Here, let me hold it up so you can see better. There we go. See how cool? Oh my gosh. And now I'm gonna go hang up some art in the other room because I'm running out of space in here. Look at all those paintings.